Welcome back to another edition of SacTown Movie Buff Television. Once again, it's your boy Kier, the critic, and today we're at the Scottish Rite Center. There's a big event going on this weekend here. It's going to be the Sinister Creature Con. We went here last year, had a really great time. There's some great individuals here. It's going to be some celebrities will be here. A lot of guest stars will be here. We'll have makeup artists. We'll have all kinds of different people, and we're going to go inside and head in and see what this thing's all about. Mr. Creature Con is a great weekend event. We were out here last year, and I know last year we saw these couple of really cool decorated hearse, and I didn't get a chance to interview them, and now we have them here. So we have Lindsay, who's the owner of one of the vehicles, and we have Tom, who's the owner of the other vehicle back there. How you guys doing today?
Doing pretty good, trying to beat the heat. That's how it goes.
Yeah, it's going to be quite warm today, so it's we're starting out early. So my question for you, I'll start with you, Lindsay, is where did you get this hearse from? What was the inspiration for designing it and making it super creepy and super fun?
Well, I've wanted one since I was a little girl, and finally last year this popped up in Turlock, California, and I was able to grab it. And I'm still working on it, still trying to figure out how I want to decorate it, but I mean, it's a work in progress.
No, I think it looks great. It looks phenomenal. And then you have one as well, and yours is decorated also. How long have you had yours for?
I've had about 4 years, but I've had my eye on it for about 12. So I knew the owner, and it would always pop up for sale, down for sale, up for sale, down. So finally she sold it to me, and I got it, and we just went a whole tiki theme with it because I really love the tiki vibe. I got a black tiki shirt on.
I see that. Looks really cool, man. I like the black tiki vibe shirt you got going on there, and I love the little tiki vibe you got going on inside there as well. So, so how long have the two of you guys been doing this for Sinister Creature Con? Like just the last year or so?
It's my second year, and this is her first year. I saw they were going to attend, and I said, hey, come display, because that'd be even better. And because people love to see coaches, especially when you get one that's like a 70s Cadillac coach, you have a Buick coach. You don't really see the Buicks a lot. You only see Cadillac, but never really Buick. So it's one of a kind. It's great.
Yeah, very cool. And so what are you guys most looking forward to this weekend here at Sinister Creature Con?
I like to shop the small shops, do the small business. They have a lot of really good stuff. You have like your handmade crafts, and then that seems a little bit more personable, and it kind of fits like what my stuff is. It's a lot of homemade, older, antique-y looking stuff. I know you picked up a real good item last year.
Yeah.
For sure. And how about yourself?
I do the same thing. I just like to find all the old cool stuff and just want to buy it and meet all people like him and everybody else that's into the same thing.
Very cool. And as somebody that doesn't own either one of the vehicles, what's your name?
I'm Sean.
Sean, so what are you looking forward to out here?
Same thing, just meeting cool people, checking out the costumes, meeting some celebrities, getting some autographs, checking out all the vendors, see what everybody has for sale, just have a good day. Try to beat the heat.
Yeah, it's going to be a hot one. I'm already out here sweating, so we're going to be heading inside real soon. Well, I thank you all so much for allowing me an opportunity to speak with you. And we'll definitely be back around later on this afternoon and see how things are looking out here. Thanks so much. Welcome back to another edition of SacTown Movie Buff Television. So once again, we're out here at Sinister Creature Con, and we're out here. We got Little Six out here, music artists out here. We interviewed you last year, and I just thought we'd come back, see how things are going, man. How's everything going so far for you here at Sinister Creature Con?
Man, it's lovely. I always appreciate being involved with this event, very high-profile event. We got new music, new events coming, new videos, and I appreciate you having me again on this platform. Thank you.
Absolutely, man. So what you looking forward to here this year, man? What are you hoping to gain out here, man? Meet some new fans, meet some new people, some new guests that are coming. What are you looking forward to?
Yeah, man, I'm always looking forward to networking, hopefully getting one of these movies. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's the end goal, hopefully getting one of these movies, man. I like to play a horror actor or something like that, But it's mostly networking. I just worked out a little deal with the hot sauce guy. We're going to do a little collaboration. So mostly just networking with the people, selling some items, of course, and making some things happen,
Well, you're in a good spot to do it, man, for sure. So are you going to be out here both Saturday and Sunday?
Yes. I'll be here all day today and tomorrow. Got to get it while it's good.
And so if anybody wants to, if they can't make it to the event or whatever case may be, if they want to reach out and they want to connect with you, how would they get a hold of you?
For sure. I'm on all platforms under the name Lil Six, Lil6X. That's my Instagram, that's my YouTube, that's my Facebook. But mostly, just holler at me through Instagram. I answer all my DMs. I'm prompt to respond to comments. So if you reach out, I will respond and we can get whatever business done you want to get done.
Sounds good, man. Well, I appreciate it again, man. It's always good catching up with you, man. And we'll be out here today and tomorrow. We might stop by again, man. Have a good one.
Y'all have a good one as well. Stay blessed, my people.
Welcome back, SacTown Movie Buff Television. So once again, we're out here at Sinister Creature Con, and we're out here at a Wolfcat Films booth here with Randy and Rob. How you guys doing today?
Good, thank you. How you doing?
Good.
Yeah, it's good. It's the energy is up, so people are in now, and yeah, we're looking forward to it.
And so you guys are you guys both directors of photography? What is it that you guys actually do?
So we're both writers and directors. Usually in our films, Rob does the camera and I'll do the editing.
And then you do primarily a lot of filming here in Sacramento, or?
Yeah, pretty much everything is in Sac. Obviously, like we'll go to the outskirts or up the hill if we need a location, but yeah, for the most part, it's Sacramento local for sure. Yeah.
Very cool. And I'm assuming by the accents, you guys are transplants from the UK or something of that nature.
Yeah. So I'm from Australia. He's from.
I'm from the UK.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, it was like they both have they were different accents. I knew their accents, but so what kind of films do you guys typically make? Usually horror films, or?
Yeah, so we kind of pitch it as it's B-movie horror. These first couple of films were like in that found footage genre from the necessity of shooting during COVID with a small crew, and we're branching out from that now. But yeah, definitely it's all horror, yeah.
Very cool. And so what are you guys kind of looking for out here at Sinister Creature Con? What are you hoping to gain being out here with a booth?
We just want to raise more awareness of the Sacramento film community and our work, and we want to just promote local horror. Yeah.
Very cool. And so are there any projects that you guys are currently working on right now?
So we have...
Show the camera. There you go.
The Conjuring Tapes is our latest film that's coming out. Rob is better explaining than I am. So
this is our new anthology horror. We're in post-production. We are looking for some additional finishing funds. We self-fund everything, but we've got the opportunity here for people to kind of donate, get their name in the credits and all that kind of stuff. But this was a really cool one because we were able to get a lot of people online in like the horror communities to jump on board and give us cameo roles. So yeah, we're excited for this one.
Very cool. And so I know you're finishing up. You're trying to get some self-funding. How soon are you hoping to get this film actually released and out to the public?
We'll be able to get the film out. It's just a matter of what we want to do. But I think our goal is September, October. Yeah.
And if somebody wants to help, they want to get involved, they want to be able to donate and help support the project or help support Wolfcat Films in general, how can they find you?
Cool. Instagram's probably the best bet. They can reach out on there or wolfcatfilms.com. We have a link there to our Instagram. Yep. If you come by the booth, you can get a free sticker if you like us on Instagram. But yeah, that's the best way. And yeah, we love connecting with anyone who's into horror, whether they're local or outside of here. So.
Well, sounds good. Well, yeah, I'll definitely reshare anything you guys have online on my Instagram as well, and just see if we can get the word out and hopefully help you guys get some funding, finish the project. I appreciate you guys both talking with me today, and we'll be seeing you guys later on this afternoon as well.
Cool. Hey, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
It's your boy Kier the Critic. So again, we're out here at Sinister Creature Con, and we stopped at this really cool booth, and Rain is the actual owner of this booth, and she is a makeup artist, among many other things. She'll tell us a little bit about what it is that you do out here.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for having me, first of all. My name is Rain. I go by Rain Factor FX. I have 11 years of experience with special effects makeup in both the haunted house industry as well as in film. I do scenic art. I do set building at Heartstopper's Haunted House, where I'm also the makeup manager, and I've been with them for 10 years. I work in some local films. You might have seen my work with some bigger artists like Slander. I've worked with Excision as well. Primarily I do music videos.
Very cool, very cool. And is this you've been out here multiple times before then? How many times have you been out at Sinister Creature Con?
I believe this is my 6th time that I've been out here. I started, I want to say 2019, and I haven't missed a con since.
Very cool. And what are you looking for, or what are you hoping to gain out here having a booth? Are you just trying to get more awareness into what you do, or you're kind of like selling some of your products?
A little bit of both. I'm here to sell some of my work. I make what I consider wearable art. So I sculpt, mold, cast, hand paint every single one of my little pens. And then I also make mimics, which are functional art where they open, they hold miniatures, dice, and then I'm a makeup artist too. So if you're working on something, hire me. I'm Rain Factor FX.
Very cool. And then that's where they can basically find you, just on your website. And are you on any socials or anything like that? They can look you up? Or?
I am. So I do have a website, and it's easier to get a hold of me through Instagram at Rain Factor FX, or I'm on Facebook as well.
Very cool. Well, thanks so much, Rain. Greatly appreciate you letting us talk to you today. And you got some really cool stuff here, and I hope people stop by. And we'll definitely stop by again later on to see how the booth's going.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Welcome back to SacTown Movie Buffs Television. Once again, it's your boy Kier, the critic, and we're out here once again at Sinister Creature Con, and we stopped out a booth that we were at here last year with Justin Pine, who is a special effects designer, claymation, does a lot of different things, I assume. And right now, you're kind of working on a bust right now.
Yeah, I told you about the process of making a mask last time. This time around, I decided I'm going to bring it all with me and show people in person, because a lot of times people don't know I make this stuff. So now there's no mistake.
That's very cool. And you use a lot of these props. Are they? Do you use them for like film or just anything that people need, or Halloween, or what is?
Most of the stuff I do to sell, but I build for haunted houses too. A lot of the ones I sculpt with like the big eye cutouts. That's for haunt actors so they don't trip and fall or run into walls and that kind of stuff. But I've done not this kind of stuff, but foam latex prosthetics for film.
Very cool. And I know you come out here like every year. So are you trying to just sell more of the product, raise awareness for kind of what it is you do, or?
Yeah, this time around it's definitely, not to sound conceited, but put the spotlight more on me instead of my work. Like I said, people don't know I make this stuff. They think I just kind of resell it, and that hurts because I work so hard on all this stuff all the time, you know. So when I come out and get to show people and see their reactions to my work, it's great. And then when they find out that I'm the one that actually makes it, it's like, it makes it worth all the time I shut myself away from society and lost a lot of friends, and, you know, it's all to make new ones.
Very cool stuff, man. And so if people want to find out where they can buy your stuff or get a hold of you, if they want to use you for your work for a project or something of this nature, what's the best way they can reach out to you?
Instagram right now, my handle's Frankenpine, and I got rid of all the other avenues. It got confusing, or the companies were taking more money than I was making on my own art, and that bummed me out too. So pinefx@yahoo.com, and I will answer any inquiry or anything. Just say hi. That's fine.
Yeah, just stop by and say hi. Well, I thank you again for letting us interview you once again. It's always a pleasure stopping by your booth, and you got some really cool stuff going on here, man. And I really hope that gets a little bit more awareness of what kind of is what you do, and able to help shed light onto some of the projects that you're working on. So hope you get some more work out there, man.
I appreciate it.
Hey, absolutely, man. Welcome back to another edition of SacTown Movie Buff Television. Once again, we're out here at Sinister Creature Con, and I caught up with my good friend, Mr. Robert Reimers. How you doing today, Robert?
I'm doing great. Everybody's here. We're ready to go.
Yeah, we're here rocking and rolling. We're at your booth. I know we interviewed you not that long ago about you actually being here at this, and here we are. You got a lot of really cool props out here. You got this guy right here. I'm really curious about. How did you make something like this?
Well, it's made out of pretty much everything you could find at a hardware store or even department store. We've got black trash bags over a mannequin that I use a heat gun to shrink it on. People call that corpsifying. You can do it on skeletons and stuff. And then I used expanding foam, which is just the gap filler from the can. Wore rubber gloves, put it on my hand, smeared it on, tapped it around, and then gave it a paint job. This is part of a mask, just the bottom part, and then cardboard and tape to build it up, and just more foam.
Very cool. How long does it take you to make something like this?
This actually didn't take me that long to do because I knew what I was working on. I knew what I was going to make. So only took me like a couple days to build it. I'd say I could build that in a day and then spend another day to paint it.
Very interesting. So I know you're going to be out here today and tomorrow. What are you most looking forward to? What are you hoping to gain? Just a little bit more awareness about what it is you do, or?
Pretty much, yeah. Just a little more exposure. Let's show off my work and talk to people about what I've made it out of, and hopefully inspire people to start where they feel stunted doing something like this. They see what people can do and they think, man, I don't know anything about that material. I can't afford that material. I don't know where to start. Right. So I try to tell people well, look, you can start with trash bags. Right. Make a trash bag monster. It's pretty common. Like a lot of movies today will still use trash bags to build up a monster and then put stuff on top of it. It works for that scene.
Very cool. Do you now? I know you said that people can learn how easy it is. Do you teach, or do you do any kind of instruction for that kind of stuff? Or
I have taught a couple classes over at Heartstoppers. They're free courses. They do. I do with other artists as well. They'll teach classes. Justin over here taught a sculpture class. Other than that, I don't. Not for free.
Very cool. Well, it's good catching up with you again, and we'll do it again. Very cool. All right, thank you. Welcome back to SacTown Movie Buffs Television. Once again, we're out here at Sinister Creature Con, and we ran into our good old friend, Mr. Dan Acosta. How you doing today, Dan?
Doing well, my friend. How are you?
Good, man. So we're out here. We've got a really cool booth, as always, of course. And you're doing us a little bit of makeup on a lovely subject here. And what are we working on here today?
Well, this is a collaboration that a couple of the artists have worked on together. Robert Reimers has built a beautiful suit of armor that's going to be going on top of this. And then Dan is giving his creative interpretation with the makeup. So going to have something really cool and interesting to see.
Very cool. And so, Dan, how long is it going to take you to finish Anne's makeup and get the whole process going and done?
Well, I'm going to try to keep it as long as I possibly can go for the demo and whatnot. But in all honesty, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm kind of winging it as I go.
Very cool. Well, I'm really excited to see the finished product. So I'll stop back by maybe this afternoon and maybe get some photos with you guys with the full armor, and then hopefully we can get some photos and just ask you about the process, how long it took you to get the armor on and the makeup and all that good stuff.
You bet. No, I love it. I love all of this. I love sitting here and talking and learning and going through the experience, and yeah, it's amazing.
Very cool. Well, I won't hold you guys up. I know you're both really busy, but I thank you, Ann, and I thank you, Dan, for letting me just come by and talk with you again. And we'll stop back by in a couple hours or so.
All right. Always a pleasure, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, what's up?
Welcome back to another edition of SacTown Movie Buff Television. Once again, we're out here at Sinister Creature Con, and we just stopped by this amazing booth with Mr. Howard Berger, who's a very great special effects, well-known, Evil Dead 2, some of the other major films. How you doing today, Howard?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. So where are you from? Where do you live locally? Or?
I'm from Los Angeles. I was born and raised here, or born and raised in Los Angeles, and grew up loving monsters and movies. And I was like, at 8 years old, I said, this is what I'm going to do when I grow up. I want to make monsters for movies. So, and I make monsters for movies. So there you go.
That is so awesome. And I know, like I said, we mentioned Evil Dead 2. What are some of the other major feature films that you've worked on in the past?
Well, Evil Dead 2 is a long time ago, so I think I've done one or two things since then. So, give or take. So, but I worked on a movie called Dusk Till Dawn. Worked on all Quentin Tarantino's movies, all Robert Rodriguez's movies, all Wes Craven's movies, Nightmare on Elm Street films. Won the Academy Award for Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you. Nominated for Hitchcock with Anthony Hopkins. So, yeah, it's been a lot of movies. It's been over 800 movies. I own a company with Greg Nicotero, so we do Walking Dead. Right. So our company's called K&B Effects Group, and we've been around for 37 years. I've been doing this for 41 years, and it's been a great career. I'm very lucky.
That is awesome, man. That is phenomenal. And how did you get started in something like this? What possessed you to be a special effects guy? Were you just always into horror, or?
Well, I think I was just into monsters. It's like there's just something. It's all the people that are here today love monsters, movies, horror, and just films. They're all cinephiles, and it's just kind of in your blood. Like you can't help it. Like it's almost like, in that movie Close Encounters where they're drawn to Devil's Tower, Wyoming. We're just drawn to horror and monsters. It's just a calling, and you have to do it. Like you can't survive if you don't have monsters and horror in your life. So it's just something in our blood. It's in our DNA.
That's awesome. I think that's a great attitude, a great philosophy to have in terms of just monsters and movies in general. So what are you hoping to gain out here at this? It's just your first time being out here for one, and what are you hoping to see?
I was out here in 2015, had a great time, and then I got invited back, and I said, sure, this sounds great. It gives me an opportunity to meet people that are like-minded, meet fans, meet other filmmakers, this place is packed. Place is complete. This is way bigger than it was, when I was here last. Yeah. So it's really, really impressive. But it's just nice to be around everyone that loves the same things I love, and it's comforting. There you go. So it's it's like big monster party. So we just call everybody monster kids because that's what they are. We're all monster kids at heart.
Very cool. Well, thank you so much for taking some time to talk with me. I won't hold you up. Looks like you're starting to get a line here, and I greatly appreciate it, man. Welcome back to SacTown Movie Buff Television. Once again, we're out here at Sinister CreatureCon, and we stopped by a really cool booth.
Appreciate it.
I'm a big horror fan guy. Michael Myers is one of my favorite horror slashers, stalkers, whatever you want to call them. And we got Mr. Brad Laurie, who actually played Mr. Michael Myers himself in Halloween Resurrection. How you doing today, Brad?
I'm fantastic, staying cool.
Yeah, it's a hot one today. Yeah, it's like 100 degrees or something out here. So is this your first time being at this particular venue?
Yes, it is actually. Yeah, I've been to Sacramento through when I was a kid, but this is the first time I've been here for a show.
Very cool. And are you from like Los Angeles, Southern Cal originally then, or?
I'm from Vancouver.
Oh, very cool. Oh, Canadian. Oh, very cool. Cool. So, how did you score a role as being Michael Myers?
I was working on a low-budget kids show for Fox. It was Mexican Wrestlers by Day, Crime Fighters by Night. When we finished the first season, the AD went to interview with the Halloween people, and during his interview, they said that they weren't sure who they were going to use for Michael Myers, but they also didn't know who their Canadian stunt coordinator was going to be. So he said, well, you should call Brad Laurie. So I get this phone call out of the blue. I was in my car, actually, by a lady I'd never ever met. And she asked me to come in. Can you come in? She said, how tall are you? I said, I'm 6'2.5". Oh, great. Can you come in tomorrow to meet the executives? And I went in and did the walk for Rick, the director, and he told Paul Freeman he should be fine. And he says, we're going to send you down to L.A. to cast your head so they can build a mask around your head. And I thought I was being interviewed for a stunt doubling job. I said, wait a minute, I got to go all the way to L.A. just to double some hummy actor? And they said, no, you're not going to double the guy. You're going to be the guy.
You're going to be the Michael Myers.
And that's when the actor me said, Brad, you got to do this. And here we are.
Very cool. So what was it like on set? What was it like working, such a huge film, such a huge character? I mean, what was it like?
Well, let's just say I was at work, but it sure didn't feel like work. The first time we walked into the Myers house, I felt like we'd been at the movie theater, got out of our seats, and walked up and jumped into the screen. It was surreal. It really was. And I just got along with everybody. They were all super sweet to me. And Rick and I only ever had one scene where I got a little confused about his direction, but and he was totally cool about it. But no, it was 6 weeks of really good fun. Got paid pretty good. The guy, one of the first people I kill him with a tripod. Right. He and I became roommates a couple of years later. And,
that's funny.
No, it was just absolutely one of the best experiences of my life.
Very cool, very cool. Well, I'm not going to hold you up. It was great being able to talk with you here. Like I said, I'm a huge Michael Myers fan, so I'm really cool to meet somebody that actually played one of the roles. So, and hope to see you in some more films in the future.
Thank you very much. Come on down and visit us, guys. We're here.
Absolutely. Come down and stop by. Really cool guy. Thanks so much, Brad.
Appreciate it.
It's your boy Kier, the critic, and so we're out here at Sinister CreatureCon, and we stopped by a really cool booth with a really cool actress, Miss Christine Elise.
Oh, me?
That would be you. How are you doing today?
I'm well. I'm very well. How are you?
Is this your first time being at one of these events here in Sacramento?
It is, yeah.
And so far, a pretty good reception?
It's such a busy show. It's so great. So many fans are here. It's awesome.
Yeah, they said there was over 1,000 people that paid for like the VIP passes to get in here. So there's going to be thousands of people coming in here. So, but yeah, just a really good time that everybody's having here. And I know you obviously from Child's Play 2, and then some of the other films that you've been in that are here on display.
Body Snatchers. I did a lot of TV though, a whole lot of TV. 90210, the old 90210, the remake of 90210 4 years ago, Chucky TV show.
That's right. Oh, that's right. The Chucky TV show. That's still ongoing.
We're waiting to see if we get a season 4. We don't know yet.
So, what are you hoping to see out here? Just to meet the fans, that sort of thing?
That's it. That's solamente what I'm here for. I'm here to meet people, and that's it.
And so far, how are the fans and the event goers been for you?
The whole staff here, all the volunteers and the promoter are just amazing. Everyone's been super friendly and helpful, and the fans, I was just blown away. I had no idea what to expect, and it's been just like gangbusters up here.
That is really cool. Yeah, I mean, so my thing is you know, what I like about these events is like almost everyone here is like a big horror fan, and so that's what's really been cool is just see all the great horror people and all the great costumes that they have dressed up and things of this nature. So, I mean, are you going to be out here for both days then, or?
I'm here tomorrow too, and so a lot of my road family is here. Alex Benson, who is my little sidekick, he's my brother from another mother from the Child's Play franchise. Felissa Rose and Dave Sheridan are good friends. Rachel True from The Craft is a friend, and so it's it's an old home week, and then do the show all day long, and then hang out with my friends at night. It's good.
That's pretty cool. And have you been to Sacramento before then at all? Okay.
I have, but not for a very long time, like since the 80s.
Well, hopefully you can enjoy some of our nightlife here. I know you're probably, I'm assuming, from like SoCal then, or?
Yeah, I live in Los Angeles.
Yeah, so we don't.
Ain't no night.
Yeah, there ain't no nightlife like LA.
It's a lot. There's a hot room too. These shows, like, it's tiring.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Go home and go to bed.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I'm not going to hold up too much of your time. I thank you for taking a few minutes just to talk with me. Greatly appreciate it. Like I said, I hope that season 4 does get renewed. That'd be really cool to see in that as well.
Thank you. It's nice to meet you.
Well, thank you again. It was very nice meeting you as well. Welcome back to another edition of SacTown Movie Buffs Television. Once again, it's your host, Kier the Critic. And we're out here again at Sinister Creature Con, and we stopped by a really, really cool booth with a really great actor from Troll 2, Mr. Darren Ewan. How you doing today, Darren?
Doing great. Having a great day. How are you?
I'm doing great, man. It's been really cool just to see all the different vendors out here and see all the great stars like yourself. I know, is this your first time being out here in Sacramento for this event?
For this event, yeah. I've been to Sacramento for a number of other events by the Sinister people.
Right.
This is my first Sinister Creature Con.
Cool.
And I'm so excited. The electricity is just palpable. The positive energy, everything about it. Having a really, really good day.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they anticipated this big of a turnout for this venue, so I'm thinking maybe next year they can even maybe go a little bit bigger, something like that.
Oh, yeah, the Astrodome, whatever you have the biggest thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll be there.
Yeah, absolutely. So I know you're in Troll 2, but you've been in some other films as well. What were some of the other projects that you've worked on in the past?
I've been in several horror films. I've been in, strangely enough, I've been in a lot of Christmas movies. I'm in several.
It's a good balance.
It is, yeah. It may be my elfin charm. I don't know. But I'm in Return to Halloween Town on the Disney Channel. I was in Good Luck Charlie, It's Christmas. I've been in several Hallmark Christmas movies, and then I've also been in Sist and in Haters. I'm in a movie called Trolls Fever. That is, it's in pre-production right now. The great James Balsamo. We filmed that in Atlanta. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see the finished product of that. And I wrapped just last month on a movie called Skate to Hell with Eric Roberts and Jenna Jameson, and it was a ball. And
wow, that's really cool.
Yeah. Things are really going well. I'm just feeling really good, positive energy.
That's what I like to see, man. I love to see when you guys are continuously getting work and continuously making great films and making great art.